Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the May 2020 astrological predictions. I will give you an overview of what's going on for you this month, as well as diving into your mindset, your home and family life, love and romance, as well as career and money. I will also be rolling the Astrodice to give you a better sense of what's going on this month and to pay homage to my very first esoteric love, astrology. At the end of each reading, I will pull a meditation card for your sign, and you can come back to that meditation piece as many times as you need to. I'll leave a timestamp in the description below for that. This will help ground you and center your month moving forward. Also, if you're cross-watching for a loved one, I'll go ahead and put timestamps below for the home and family section as well as the love and romance section so you can quickly get that information that you need. These messages are for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you don't know what your sun, moon, and rising sign are, that's completely fine. I'll leave a link in the description box below so that you can make a natal chart and learn about your sun, moon, and rising. You have to know your exact birth time in order to be able to get your rising sign. And if you don't know it, that's completely fine. You will get a lot of information by just knowing your sun and moon sign from these videos. I hope everyone's staying safe out there, and let's dive into our May 2020 predictions. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is your May 2020 horoscope prediction. So let's dive into the theme of your month. Your theme this month is the Chariot and the Two of Cups combined. So I'm seeing two opposite things coming together for you this month. And this also may be a heavy love month for you, Cancer, which is great because I feel like a lot of my Cancer friends have kind of been not in the best place with love. So I'm really excited to get those cards for them. Also, when the Chariot pops up, it's a time for us to persevere and go through a challenging situation with the mindset that we can achieve success. And this has been popping up a lot in my readings lately. So I think this is like the general vibe of what's going on, which makes sense in our current world situation. We're trying to push past some of the more unpleasant things in the world and bond together and get things back going in a more positive direction. And a lot of cancers are fairly intuitive with what's going on in the world, and they sort of can take on a sense of empathy with those around them. So it's not surprising to me that this is also a big theme for you this month. So note that the Chariot can be a little bit harsh from time to time. It basically denotes that if you're not going to take reign of the situation and move forward into change, that you will kind of be pushed there. So go with the flow, Cancer. I know you can do it. Your lessons you may be learning this month are the Four of Cups. You're learning the strength of meditation and what a great power it has in bringing a sense of clarity into your life. If you watch Val from Eternal Transformations Tarot on her channel, she always says that prayer is talking to God and meditation is listening to God. And as a Cancer, you probably already have a good radar for listening to spirit. But I think if you're not already meditating, this is basically your time to learn those things. Your intuition is going to be fairly well opened up this month, and taking on the new project of meditation is a great thing to do. Okay, messages from Divine or messages from your spirit guide. Nine of Cups in reverse. Being overindulgent in certain things, food, alcohol, shopping, financial spending, whatever your vice is not going to fill the hole in your heart. We'll get more into, I see, potential heartbreak or potential emotions coming up this month for you. We'll get into that here in a second. But your spirit guides are trying to tell you, just be very careful. Watch your spending habits, watch your alcohol consumption. When you're feeling the need to indulge, that's when you need to turn to meditation instead. Because there's a lot of stuff you're going to be going through this month. So let's hop into some of that stuff. So the Three of Swords here is your challenge. There could be an overwhelming sense of grief, or maybe an old heartbreak might resurface. Thankfully, as a Cancer, you excel at expressing your emotions clearly, and I feel like you have you tend to have a better grip on emotions than a lot of the other astrological signs. So, although you're going to be feeling grief, I think you have a good handle on how to deal with that grief. You don't bottle things up, you do let your emotions get expressed, and that's really going to work towards your benefit. Okay, energy to release this month is the goddess Shakti. Release that notion that's commonly taught here in the US that our wounds don't need to be dealt with. So then we like sort of lock those wounds away and we're like, everything's fine, I'm fine. That's not going to serve you well. You're going to encounter someone this month whose perspective is just totally different from your own. And you might be surprised to find that that brings up some old baggage that you had kind of pushed down and not dealt with. The most likely reason it's brought up again is because it didn't really fully heal the first time. Cancer is a great nurturer, but this month, I hope that you focus that nurturing in and towards yourself. Look for those parts of you that seem to be self-sabotaging and love them just the same way that you love the parts of yourself that are wonderful and helpful to the world. Realize that the idea that all of our negative qualities need to be fixed or changed, it's just not going to happen for you this month. But what's more important is to look at those qualities with love, try to understand why they're there, and instead of pushing them away, look at them and see what parts of you you've created to protect yourself in the past. I think that will help you to start unraveling some of these old hurts and be able to put some of these old issues to bed for once and for all. Every part of you is beautiful, even the bad parts. Moving into some more specifics, the mindset you should take on is the Ace of Swords. Remind yourself that you are meant for breakthrough. It's going to feel kind of hard and mucky here, but keep that mindset of this month is meant for me to have some breakthroughs, and you'll find that your path will open up a lot easier for you and your brain will clear up a lot better in that mindset than in the mindset of, oh, I always get bogged down in my feelings. The King of Swords is your home and family life. It's time to step into your natural state at the home once more and make sure you maintain a level of authority and honesty. Some things are starting to make sense again in the home. It's freeing up your mind to focus on making things better for those that you live with and making things better for yourself. So just do your normal thing at home. You know exactly what to do. Okay, I want to move into love and romance for the month of May, the Two of Cups and the Panther. These two cards combined are giving us a little story here. They're talking about a lot of stagnation in your relationship or your love life before, and now it's time to expect a little extra romance. You may be feeling a lot more creative and you might be feeling a little bit more lovey-dovey than you have been in recent times. So hooray for you, Cancer. You're finally getting to share all your love that you like to. If you're single this month, it's finally time to find someone who's worthy of your interests. And if you're already coupled up, expect some extra love and support from your partner. You're deciding to get rid of the things that no longer serve your relationship and move into a time of deeper understanding with them. Career and money. The Star and Eight of Wands with the Dragon. So you pulled 3 cards for career and money, so this might be an area of greater focus for you this month. Work's going to be a little bit more fast-paced, a little more action-packed. You might even be flying somewhere by the end of this time for work. Or maybe you're working with someone who is living or working outside of just driving distance from you, like international work, perchance. I would even go as far to say that you're going to be the person who's kind of lighting a fire under some people this month at work. You're sort of seeing how all the moving pieces are fitting together. And I wouldn't be surprised if you're given a lot of extra responsibility because of your insight and your intuition into these things going on at work. Some actionable things you can do. Some actionable things you can do to help you out moving forward is chakra alignment in general. Chakra alignment in general is going to be huge for you. If you've been feeling the urge to learn about chakra or Reiki practices, this is the month for you to take that on. If you don't have time to start any formal education, can I just recommend that you work on your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, and your heart chakras this time? Some ways that you can do this are through meditation and yoga, going to see a Reiki professional, practicing forgiveness in your daily life, establishing and visualizing the boundaries that surround you when you're out of the home. I don't think it's a surprise to say that a lot of cancers are also empaths, and empaths need to be very careful about putting up a protective shield when they're not in the home so that they're not bringing negative energies into their life. Write, dance, and just general add some play into your day to help with your chakras. This is just kind of going to be a roller coaster of a month, and you will be able to take it on if your chakras are open and balanced. You're not only dealing with the beginnings at home and with your romance, but you're also taking on more at work and healing some traumatic wounds. So basically, there's a lot in every avenue of your life, and I just want to wish you the best moving forward. I want to roll the Astrodice. This is going to give us a house, a sign, and a planet to tell us a little bit more about what's going on this month. Or what I've been finding is it just kind of pinpoints a specific area again and almost as a confirmation. So let's see. The 10th house, Scorpio, and Uranus. The 10th house deals with career and long-term goals and work, and Uranus is all about those unpredictable, unexpected changes. I would say this is just talking about that extra responsibility you might not expect from work, or the clarity that you might be experiencing at work that you didn't expect. Scorpios are pretty hard workers as well, so I think you're going to have all the tools you need to make that happen. Scorpio is also another water sign, so keep track of your emotions even while you're working hard this month. Remember to still take care of you and to still deal with some of the emotional things that are going on. It's easy to want to throw ourselves into a project and not deal with things, especially if they're particularly hard or painful to look at. So be aware of all of that going on. The last thing I wanted to mention is the meditation for you this month. Please feel free to return to the timestamp below anytime you're feeling overwhelmed or just need a break. And you can do this calming activity. Find a comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. And let's read it. The color of love. Snuggle in bed and allow yourself to immerse in loving thoughts and feelings. What color is love? When you see the color, start to imagine that color spreading throughout your body. Color every part of your body, the soles of your feet, the calves, thighs, hips, stomach, back, chest, shoulders, and head. Say to yourself, I am love and I spread love. All right, Cancer, good luck in May of 2020. I'm really excited to see how this shakes out. If this resonates with you, please comment down below and let me know what you thought. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share out to those people, those other Cancers in your life. I will see you in my next video.